Hello and welcome everyone. Today, or rather yesterday, the cash secured put order that we put in place executed, and we have to track that transaction. So let's get right to it. All right, so here we are logged into Ameritrade's Thinkorswim platform into our trading or our paper trading account. And as you can see, we're looking at the cash statement for um, the IRA account for the paper trading, and you can see that that order executed at 8:37 yesterday morning, and we collected $123. So let's just analyze this a little bit. So we placed the order back on March 19th, 2 days ago, this past Sunday. We placed the order for a strike of $39.50 for a limit of $1.14, or it'd be $114 for the whole contract. But when it executed the next morning, about 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes after market open, it actually executed for $1.23. So we did get a little bit more for this than we had placed the order for. So more is always nice. All right, so that's where you can see the $1.23, or sorry, the $123, and then subtract the commissions and fees. So what we need to do now is go over to the web application and track this transaction. So let's go right do that. All right, here we are logged into the web application, myatwm.com. After you first log in, you first see the dashboard screen. We need to go over to the cost basis screen, and I'm going to go and filter down by just positions, and we're just in the Marvell stock, so that's the only one in the drop down. And we need to track that transaction. As you remember from last video, we already have this covered calls contract going on, 4 contracts. And what we want to do right now is add the put that just executed. So we want to put a new position on the board. And it actually executed yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and change the date to yesterday. To sold to open, it was a put, 1 contract. The expiration date for it was March 24th, which should be this Friday. So just double checking. Yeah. All right, so March 24th is this Friday. And the strike price was $39.50, and as you can see yesterday it closed at $40.35, so that means we're out of the money, so it's doing nicely still. The amount we collected was $1.23 per share, so it's $123, and we need to go ahead and click save, which will move it into the puts group down here. Click save. It did just that, and it also generated the proposed record. And since this is the demo account, we're not tracking the commissions or fees, even though this is where you would enter them if you were. We need to go ahead and add this transaction to the transaction history. We can either manually enter it into these text boxes, or we can click this helper button, which will move it down for us, and click save. And then that transaction is now retained. And if we come back up, we can look at the overall summary for this stock. So right now, as it stands right now, we still own the 400 shares. We have the 100 shares in the puts. The current price is 40.35, or rather the last trading price. And it updates once in the morning and once at market close. So this price came from this morning. This morning's price is at 40.35. And our cost basis with premium is down at 38.31. So we're positive for here. As you can see, total premiums we've collected so far is 25.76, and the unrealized loss at this point is 17.60. So we're definitely in the green overall if we were to just liquidate everything. So that's good to know. So we'll continue watching this one, see how this cash secure put plays out at the end of this week, and we'll also check, the extrinsic value in these 4 covered calls to see if we need to roll it or close it or do something with this after expiration of basically after this Friday comes and goes, and we'll look at those at that point in time. Oh, before I close it, I do want to go back to the dashboard to see overall what we've collected so far for this month. So far for March of this year, we've collected $737 in premiums so far for this month. So it's doing pretty good. I will say it's, not going to do as good as February, because February had earnings reporting. So it had that earnings week that we were able to collect like $500 or $600. So that was a massive week for Marvell. So that's not, normal. We'll just have to take advantage of that every single time the earnings comes out. We can take advantage of that. But for now, this will just be normal month, give or take for this stock. I want to thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and go out today to myatmm.com and get your free account, and you can start tracking your transactions as well. Thanks, and I'll talk to you in the next one.